Most people think motivation is the key to consistency, but it's not. Because if I had relied on motivation, I wouldn't have get anything done. Most mornings I wake up feeling terrible, heavy fatigue, brain fog, a body that feels worse than when I went to bed. And the best way I can describe it, it feels like waking up hungover almost every day. So if I waited until I felt ready, I would never start. But here's the thing. This didn't start with MS. This is actually something I've carried with me my entire life. Because I come from a sales background, high pressure, high expectations, and constant performance. And in that world, you learn something very quickly. You show up no matter what. Having a bad day, you show up. No deal, you move on. Love energy, it doesn't matter. You show up again and again and again. And at the time, I didn't think much about it. It was just how I operated. But looking back, I was building something. A mindset, a system, a standard. Because years later, when I was diagnosed with MS, that mindset became everything. I didn't suddenly have to figure out how to handle difficult days because I had already trained for it for years without even knowing it. So when the fatigue hit, when the bad days became part of daily life, I did what I had always done. I showed up. Not because it felt good, not because I had energy, but because that's who I had trained myself to be. And that mindset is incredibly powerful because it removes the question. There is no should I do it today? That conversation simply doesn't exist. You just do what you do. But here's the part I have to be totally honest about. I took this way too far. Because that same mindset that makes you strong can also break you. For more than 10 years after my diagnosis, I pushed way too hard. I ignored signals, I ignored limits, I ran the system at full capacity. Because in my world, slowing down was never part of the plan. And that comes at a great cost. So yes, showing up no matter what has been one of the most powerful tools in my life. It helped me build a career, it helped me face MS, it helped me keep moving forward when things got difficult. But it also taught me something else. Strength without awareness can become self-destruction. So today I still show up every single day, but I do it with more awareness, more control, and a better understanding of where the limits actually are. Because showing up matters, but how you show up matters just as much.